What's going on? It's your boy. And I'm back with another one, y'all. Look, man, it's been an eventful day. It's day 2 of the year. It is day 2 of the year. Look, man, let me tell y'all. I've been having so much energy just pent up, right? And I can't get myself to think of doing anything. I got all this energy, yet I can't apply it to nothing. So I just sit in the house all day playing video games, and it's really not healthy. So let me tell y'all why I'm here. I'm here because God put me here. I'm thankful for what God has done for myself and everyone around me. I'm thankful for everything. There's times when I get really upset. There's times when I hold things back that I don't necessarily want to. Sometimes it's for the maturity in me. They say not to argue with a dumb person because then you become dumb or some shit like that. I don't believe in that. I don't. The way I see arguments, they're disagreements. Now, the only way I can see it actually being that the other person is dumb is because they just can't accept any other perspective. And I really hate that. I really hate when people can't see any other perspective. And another thing I hate is when I'm being told that I'm not seeing from their perspective, when that's literally the only thing I'm doing. Man, I feel like I've been hustling everything on my back. I feel like it's been hard, man. And then I got school coming up. Some days I just want to drop everything. Like, I don't want to do this no more and then just leave. I'm not saying actually get up and leave. I'm saying like just pause with the chores and pause with the homework. I mean, I had a great pause for the homework. So I'm not really, it's really just the housework, you feel me? Like, I'm fine cleaning and whatnot. I just feel as though some things aren't being reciprocated. You know, if anybody has noticed my profile picture on YouTube, it is a dodo bird and adobo sauce. It's literally a dodo bird and adobo sauce. Just chilling. That's how I want this channel to be. I want this space to be somewhere that people can come, relate, relax, enjoy themselves, ventilate. Like, even if it is just typing, we all need to get things out sometimes. It's gonna do you no good if it's just in your body, rotting. Because someday, that the gas from the mold is gonna come up. It's gonna fill you up. You're gonna spontaneously combust. I want everybody to feel like they have a place. That's who I am as a person. I really care about everybody. I really care about why people do things. I care about what they're doing. And sometimes it astonishes me the way people do things. Like, even myself. One day I'm walking in the hallway. There's 2 doors, one for outgoing traffic, one for ingoing traffic, depending on, excuse me, however you're walking. The incoming traffic, their door was already open. Sometimes that door is propped open, but most of the time it is open because somebody pushed the handicap button. The outgoing door, however, was closed. I decided I'm going to take the outgoing door since I believe this other door is going to close and I don't want it to close on me and kind of knock me to the left or to the right. There was somebody behind me that went through that same door. And I'm pretty sure they looked at me or at least thought about why I made that decision. I question a lot of things, man. My head is so full of questions. My head is so full of wants and needs and desires. Questions I have for life. I mean, I'm always trying to figure something out, but what if there is nothing to figure out? I sit here pondering, like, oh, well, this thing happened. I need to figure out why it happened in order to move correctly. And it's exhausting. You sit there and you wonder. 1 minute goes by, 2 minutes go by, 3 minutes go by, 4, then 5. 5 whole minutes of your time taken up because you're trying to figure out why. I don't give up easily. And so when I mix those 2 things together, I say, I really need to figure this out, and I'm not gonna stop until I figure it out. I can't go without solving an issue. So that's why when I have arguments with people, I continue that argument. I continue trying to get to the bottom of it. I'm not pushing anyone's button, but I'm picking at the scab. I'm picking at the scab because I want to see what is truly there. What could possibly solve this issue? Because then there's going to be tension between us until we figure it out. Now, tension, work. You know those videos where the friend's supervisor or the friend's friend becomes their supervisor and they automatically switch on that person. Now check me out. George Lopez, I love them for what they did. George Lopez was a great supervisor to Manny, you know, his childhood best friend. All the way up to when he was an adult. He treated him with respect. Now, the thing about it, he told Manny, hey, Manny, you have to do what your job entails. Don't go slacking off. Don't do none of that. The thing is, George Lopez kept it real with Manny. He continued to be Manny's best friend, but with authority because of the appropriate, setting, atmosphere. I have a bone to pick with my supervisor because it really does seems like he is either stressing out, really stressing out, or he doesn't like me. And I have this tension with the colleagues surrounding me too. I feel as though I have outcasted myself or isolated myself accidentally. You know, there was no purpose in it. Isolated myself. I came back to work. All of a sudden, everyone's acting different around me. It's weird. I first come and everybody, you know, they're welcoming. Hey, how are you? What's your name? This and this and that. What do you like to do? We continue to be friends or colleagues. However, when I take that break, the one that life gifted me with, and I come back, now nobody's really talking to me. I'm not really talking to anyone else. You would imagine a welcome back. The people in my cubicle space, welcome back. Man, we missed you. We were thinking about you. We were talking about you. Man, so much has happened. Let's fill you in. However, the other component, nothing. Everybody's quiet. Nobody welcomes me back. There's very few people, if anyone. There was only a couple people that talked to me after the fact, before one of them left, and then the other one became my supervisor. Now, he has a life event where he needs to take more time to himself. I'm putting myself in those shoes, in that perspective. Very heavy load to take care of. Very heavy, very important in the workspace. I'm saying he is very important. He is a valuable asset in his workspace. How do I know this? Because he's my supervisor now. He's a valuable asset at the workplace. He puts in work. So him having to come to work and put in that load, and even more of a load because he became my supervisor, boom, that's on the list. The next thing, he has the life event that he has to take care of. 24/7, no breaks. 24/7. That has to weigh on someone. Shout out to those single mothers out there. Going to work, taking care of kids, paying the bills, getting things done. Shout out to all the single mothers out there. Maintaining the house. However, my supervisor used to be someone I went to, someone I talked to and almost opened up fully to. However, now, things don't rock like how they used to be. Yeah, George Lopez and Manny, they shoot the shit sometimes. George Lopez still has that authority though. He still implements that authority. My supervisor only implements that authority. We don't kick it no more. We don't just talk. We have a check-in. How are you doing? But that's it. We don't talk about anything else. And so far, You know, I've gotten in trouble. I've gotten written up for miscommunication. I overheard him and my previous supervisor talking. Now, I may have slipped this out of context because I didn't hear the full thing. I came out the bathroom and I was behind them. They didn't know. He said, it's only been 3 weeks as he's holding my paperwork in my hand, or in his hand. We get to the door, that's when they find out I'm behind them because we're waiting for the handicap to pull the door open. Boom, we get things done, we're good. Now I'm feeling and looking like a shitbag because of some miscommunication. Next thing you know, everything is different. I am managed like I'm on probation. That's the best way to put it, because when you get written up at work, what is that? That's probation. Like, hey, you got one. You know, we understand things happen. This happened. You got one. We're going to be watching a little bit more closely for the second time. However, this, complete. No kicking it, no nothing. It has been a complete supervision. Nothing else. Straightening like I'm in basic training. I gotta watch what I say, watch what I do. I mean, obviously I'm a smart guy. If that's not obvious, it's obvious to me. If it's not obvious to y'all. I'm a smart guy. I don't like getting in trouble. Like, who likes getting in trouble? I don't. Shit is embarrassing. That shit hurts. Like, it, you know? Especially when it's your life that's on the line. You gotta care about that stuff. Let's get back to the focus, though. It is a complete PO status. It's, hey, straighten up on this, do that. You know, not whipping me like I'm a slave or some shit like that. I'm just saying, man, he's not acting like a friend no more. And that hurts because I have a hard time developing those deeper connections with people. And when he laid his hands out for me to, you know, grab onto, and then he kind of lets them go, it makes me remember, hey, this is why I keep my guard up. This is why I have this personal space bubble. This is why I don't let anybody touch me. And respect is a huge thing. I've been trying to figure out respect for so darn long. Because there's so many people that they automatically demand respect. They don't say anything. It's just because of their experience, they demand respect. Now, experience workplace respect. Hey, you did your shit. You made it all the way up here. But as a person, who are you really? That's what I'm concerned about. Now, respect to me is, hey, I don't like this. Can you not do this towards me? The other person listening saying, hey, yeah, I got you. I won't do that again. Disrespect. Nah, fuck that. I'm gonna do whatever I want around you. Leave.